Hello, kids. Hello, kids. Hello, kids. 2 days in a row of the retro. God damn, I'm pale. Of the retro cartoon rewatch with your boys, Damien G and Hokage22. DBZA continues, but we're making a small pit stop. What's that pit stop? Find out shortly here on the retro cartoon rewatch. Don't go nowhere. Hi, yeah, we're gonna eschew the original thing. The reason why.
What happened?
How do I say this nicely? You know what time it is.
I
came
swear
early.
he has like a spider sense for
The
this
minute
shit.
the minute we hit go, I saw the comments. I said, it's got to be Wade. And lo and behold, Wade Ilson, before we even start the stream, is ready and waiting for his dad joke of doom that he likes to throw in. Oh shit, he's getting to it now. He's not even waiting for the build-up. He's already getting into it. So, why are pirates called pirates? I wait with a bated breath, and everyone wait again. Is part of the furniture, comes in, drops a dad joke, runs out. I've known him for almost a decade at this point. Wade's my peoples, and I love him to death. And this is a labor of love when he just comes in and runs in and does stupid shit like this. You've used this one, Wade.
Oh, he
You've
has?
used this one. Because they are.
Come on, Wade.
You know how I know you've done this? Because you actually did this on a former retro, and the last time I think I remember you doing it is when I was watching one of the 60s cartoons, the Inhumanoids, and I made a joke about all the blonde hair, blue-eyed people and that they're the secret bad guys, and then there were pirates that they were trying to kill. And then you made a pirate joke. So I love when I get to tell you this. Get some new material.
Boo.
We're recycling jokes, Wade. Not good. Boo. But anyway, folks, for you people who are in the chat right now, I see you. How you doing? Damien G here with Hokage22. This is the retro cartoon rewatch where typically I take cartoons from the 70s to the 2000s. We watch them back in real time and I let you know whether or not they suck. But we have been running And I mean running through Dragon Ball Z Abridged by Team 4-Star. For those that don't know, Dragon Ball Z Abridged is probably the dad of all parody animes on YouTube and on social media. They are the goats. They are goated. And you know how I know they're goated? Because they don't do copyright strikes on anybody. They let them cover their stuff and live react, and they're okay with it. They don't have a hissy fit. So shout out to Team 4-Star.
They're fucking amazing. I love that team. I love everybody is associated with Team 4-Star.
And Wade was offended by the last comment, and he has a new joke.
Oh.
What do cows read the most?
The morning news. I don't know. Oh no.
Cattle logs.
Okay.
Good day, sir. Good day, sir.
All right, wait, I'll give you that one.
Good day, sir. But as I was saying before, Wade, fucking Wade, before Wade dropped that joke, we have been going through Dragon Ball Z Abridged. We are now in the midst of the Cell Saga. Hello, friend. And there was a whole bunch of sucking and getting people shriveled up like raisins. And yes, Wade, you always get back. Yes, get back. They don't know you like that. So we're going to take a small detour. We're still going to be watching Dragon Ball Z Abridged today, but we're not going to go straight into episode 45, right?
That's
45?
Yes.
There's a pit stop. So we talked about yesterday on yesterday's show that Team 4-Star wanted Cell to be a horror movie villain, right? The buildup of Cell, the way he kills people, the way he creeps on people. Towns are just disappearing, very creepily sounding, slow moving like Jason Voorhees and things of that nature. So, because they've done this about 12 years ago, we have a Celloween special. So there is a Dragon Ball Z Abridged special Celloween. Cell basically as a horror character.
Yes.
But this is taken from an actual episode of Dragon Ball Z where Cell is still tormenting a town. And I'm not going to say anything
Halloween
more.
Early.
We're not going to say anything more. We're just going to watch it. You my new daddy.
I love you, new daddy.
Look at my trucker hat. Basil. Not Brazil. Basil.
And here's George to tell us about the situation in Nikki Town.
Thank you, Wes. It is a regular invasion of the body snatchers down here. In this land of the dead, who knows what psycho is causing this massacre?
See, right off the bat, you know what this reminds me of? Resident Evil.
Oh, yeah. I can see that.
Like, if you remember Resident Evil 2, the police chief is boarding himself up in the office, waiting for the undead to come into. And this reminds me exactly of Resident Evil 2. The games.
I absolutely.
Not the movies. Yeah.
From dusk till dawn, from Crystal Lake to Elm Street, nobody is
Horror
being
movies.
left behind. If this Hellraiser slithers into your town, we
Hellraiser.
suggest you run like hell, find a cabin in the woods, and if anyone comes knocking, make sure you let the right one in.
These are all horror movies titles. All of them.
Every single classic horror movie that you can think of, besides Scream because they didn't drop it, it's in that one sentence.
Correct.
All voiced by Lanny.
Yes, Lanny. I'm gonna call him Lanny Couture because he's just so stylish.
If this Hellraiser slithers from Crystal Lake to Elm Street,
See?
nobody is causing this massacre. From dusk till dawn, from Crystal Lake to Elm Street, nobody is being left behind. If this Hellraiser slithers into your town, we suggest you run like hell, find a cabin in the woods, and if anyone comes knocking, make sure you let the right one in.
At least
Or
10.
you'll be dead by dawn.
11. Oh.
God damn, that's intimidating. I know.
See, Wade
Thor.
knows. He just popped. Exactly. Wade knows all those horror movies. Oh, hold on 1 second. Whoop. We got technical difficulties.
Ruh-roh.
I forgot to plug in my computer. My bad.
We don't want the stream to end just out of nowhere. Prematurely.
Yeah, that.
Oh no. I think plugging in might have stalled him a little bit. Oh no. Technical difficulties, everybody. This is what happens whenever you are a little bit rusty whenever it comes to streams. So I guess I'll quickly do a quick reset. So everybody who's tuning in, we are still doing the Retro Cartoon Rewatch. We are still doing Dragon Ball Z Abridged. We are still doing the main episodes, but instead of... Oop, hang on. Yep. I just got a text from Damien saying that it stalled him. But again, we're still doing Team 4-Star. We're still watching the same Dragon Ball Z Abridged episodes, but we're taking a small break from the original episodes and doing a small pit stop and watching the Halloween special, where it's just a Halloween-esque video where Cell is the big bad monster, and it takes a bunch of hints from classic horror movies. And if you tuned in earlier, there's that whole spiel where the newscaster is telling you to do whatever you can to stay inside and stay safe from this hideous monster, and he's rattling off so many horror movies, classic horror movies. They're amazing. I wish, even though I love how they write these episodes, I wish they would take more nods like that in their newer episodes, because a lot of what their old jokes used to be back in season 1 was they would just take old random YouTube and internet memes and just turn them, or just make them jokes and write them in that way. But instead, it's a little bit different.
Sorry about that, folks. Whoops. So yeah, it shut off right when I plugged it in. So shout out, shout out to keeping the stream going. Thank you. It didn't have to stop. But yeah,
I did my best. God damn it!
What'd you do while I was gone for the 45 seconds?
Just rambling about how I wish they could have brought back some of the old retro jokes in the newer episodes, because they did that with this episode, the Halloween episode, with the horror movie skits.
Me too. Say that again?
I was just saying, I was just spieling about how I miss the old jokes and just wish they brought them back into the new ones. Oh boy. Technical difficulties again.
No, you're fine. I can hear.
You are lagging like a motherfucker.
Okay, so here's the issue.
Goddamn.
It's raining right on the window for whatever reason. It's fucking with my internet.
Ah, goddamn.
I am cursing in Italian. I am doing a little Italian cursing.
There you are. I think you caught
Hold
up
on,
now.
kids. Hold on.
Oh boy. See, this is what happens whenever you stop streaming for 2 weeks, everybody. Shit goes wrong. Whenever you think you're absolutely prepared, shit just goes south.
And here's George to tell us about the situation in Nikki Town.
Thank you, Wes. It is a regular invasion of the body snatchers down here. In this land of the dead, who knows what psycho is causing this massacre? From dusk till dawn, from Crystal Lake to Elm Street, nobody is being left behind. If this Hellraiser slithers into your town, we suggest you run like hell, find a cabin in the woods, and if anyone comes knocking, make sure you let the right one in, or you'll be dead by...
Great. Great. Look at that. That's just fucking creepy. Look at it.
That's
Got a little
creepy.
tendril thing here. Gonna suck your
That's-
dry paws.
It's creepy, it's foreboding, it's terrifying, it's everything that you want in a creepy monster character. It's perfect. Almost perfect.
Correct.
Though there have been no eyewitnesses of the monster so far, here is a composite sketch of what our top experts believe the monster...
All of them. All of them.
You have Freddy Krueger, Hellraiser, Jason Voorhees, a vampire, and a werewolf, all combined into one. That's
monster to look like.
hilarious.
Goddamn 24-hour news cycle.
It is. Right? He wants to give a solo reference.
I twisted my ankle.
Why? 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 Why?
Are you saying why because of the I twisted my ankle joke?
Yes. Stupid.
Not today!
So right there, we knew that something was up.
Krillin saved the day. Not Goku, not Piccolo, not Vegeta. Krillin.
Wade.
Wade. You gotta stop.
These jokes are killer. By the way, Hokage, that's fucked up that you get to drink on stream and I don't. So Screw
I'm
you.
drinking for the both of us.
I want some Modelo. I haven't had Modelo since last Saturday. It's not fair, man. It's not fair.
Don't you still have a six
One
pack
of
of
us
Sam
had to
Adams?
get their tooth extracted. No, that's just been God, dog.
Ah. Okay, but yeah, fair. One of us did not get their tooth extracted from their entire mouth, so I get it. But I'm drinking for the both of us, and I'm drinking
Right.
because of Wade's horrible dad joke.
Yes.
We made it last! Again!
Thank you for saving me. You're so brave and attractive.
Will you be my new daddy?
Listen,
Will you be my new daddy?
The funny thing about that line, right? Now you and I run in interesting chat groups, right? And we
Mhm.
always talk about random lines, obviously, from the show. But even in the chat groups where on Instagram or Facebook or where have you, people are watching highlights, and whatever highlights being shown, someone in the comments, usually either me or you, makes a reference to Team 4-Star. So they showed this exact clip on one of the groups, video groups I'm a part of. And not even 2 seconds, I went to the comments. The first comment, "Hey, new daddy." I just love how people just get the references and they know the references. Will you be my new daddy? I love you, new daddy. So, you fiend, you can go into any Dragon Ball Z video, and in the comments will be someone making a reference to Team 4-Star somewhere. And it's amazing.
It's the best thing ever. I think the best way that I could describe that kind of interaction in the comments is the same experience that you had at a bar. I don't remember what bar you told me it was, but you overheard somebody making a reference and you're like, "Hey, I know that reference." And you like bantered back and forth with them and you're like, "Hell yeah, Team 4-Star fan. Hell yeah."
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. And apparently Wade said I read that in a Crypt Keeper voice. What Crypt Keeper voice did I use?
But wait,
I know you
I'm
both
trying to
just
get
lost a husband
much
and
of
a
a
father,
scream-
and you need to fill that void.
screen
But
time as
I
it
have
is.
eyes for
What?
just lost a husband
And attractive.
Will you be my new daddy?
Listen, I know you both just lost a husband and a father, and you need to fill that void. But I have eyes for another. Now go!
Okay.
I love you, new daddy. Now, we
Yeah, this is the comment I was talking about. I'm trying to get as much scream time as I can. Wade, as much as I love the Scream franchise, and I really love the Scream franchise, no.
shout battle.
It's no use, Cell. I've studied all your moves.
Curse you.
Now for my ultimate technique.
I don't know what was in that solar flare. What was it?
I
What was the
have
hidden
no idea.
graphic?
I have no idea because I have not seen this episode as much as I should.
It was. Wait. I can't catch it.
Oh, I just saw it for a second.
I missed it. What was it?
From what I think I saw correctly, it was Krillin and a cooler-esque looking character with Jason Voorhees' mask in a very fanfic fan art like picture. I'll leave it at that.
Ew.
Now for my ultimate technique!
Ah!
Oh my god.
What is this? Are you allowed?
That is horrifying.
That is horrifying. I know one of the other ones in the Frieza saga, it was Frieza in like a bikini or something. Ugh.
We on a plane, mama.
Wait, that's not my ultimate attack. I thought he ends up. Fuck! God damn it, every time!
I have a question.
Yeah.
How, where, why, how is she a pilot?
See, I don't watch filler episodes like this, so I have no fucking idea.
See, Wade knows. Is that allowed?
Apparently.
Who dressed this kid? Why they made my man look like this? That's fucked up. You just
I wish I could see.
How did you best my penultimate technique?
I blinked.
Oh, that'd do it. Well, that'd do it. Well then, let's see how you handle my ultimate!
Are you okay, new daddy? What'd you say?
I said...
wow. Wow.
See, this is how you know you're in a special. Krillin doesn't get an own count. He gets a Halloween count.
Exactly.
Well, Krillin, it seems that even in your wildest dreams,
Literally.
you still can't measure up.
What are you saying?
I'm saying, wake up.
What?
I said,
Wake up!
Oh man, I had the craziest dream. Cell was there.
Well, the androids are here.
yo.
Ah! We now return you to your regularly scheduled Dragon Ball Z Abridged.
Back to the really good shit.
Come on.
Is a fan-based parody. Dragon Ball Z, and Dragon Ball GT are all owned by Funimation, Toei Animation, Fuji TV, and Akira Toriyama. Please support the official release.
What are you OMGing, Wade?
Wait, so you're saying he had a sub lab?
Of course he had a sub-lab. We all have sub-labs. Where do you think I keep your mother's clothes?
Mom's what?
Don't go in the basement. Oh, look, there's...
I wish I could drink right now.
Don't worry, I'm doing it.
I
for the
would
both of
walk
us.
off right now. I would walk off. I'd go to the fridge. I'd get me a beer and shotgun it right now because of Wade.
Damn. Wait, you're making this man
bombs
want to
the
drink.
androids. I could probably make a detonator for that.
And I can't drink for at least 2 days. What did I say? What did I say?
What did I do?
I don't know. Do you really have to blow them up?
Why do you care? They're mostly just machinery at this point. Oops, except for the lady. Baby Maker's still intact. Guess she's still useful for something.
Well, we told you about Dr. Breeze.
Yeah.
Oh, you weren't joking. You actually do love that song. Oh, God. Oh, wait. I'm going to go drink tomorrow.
So you're saying she still has a...
Vagina. Yes.
Just went from a 9 to a 10.
Ugh. Anyway, where's everyone else right now?
Well, Piccolo and the others are searching for Cell.
How are all these rides still running?
Why are the clothes still on them?
This is supposed to be a place of fun!
So hopefully...
What does Piccolo know about amusement parks?
I feel like he's seen them at a distance and has just assumed that because he's seen everybody laughing, that they're a place of fun. That's my best guess.
Right. And yes, Wade, as we've discussed in this series, Dr. Briefs, how would you describe him, brother?
We have a really good, unfortunately, a really good real life counterpart equivalent. A certain man who owns a specific social media brand that goes by one letter named X, and a certain automotive company named Tesla.
Yeah, that guy.
That is the best way that I could describe Dr. Briefs, except he is way worse than that guy. Somehow.
Somehow.
that's going well. And Trunks went off to find Vegeta.
Notice me!
No!
Best of luck there.
And any update on Goku?
Oh, he's just resting at Kame House. Probably still asleep.
The androids are here! Bring it on, you robotic sons of... Huh? Oh no! They've already got him!
Did I miss something?
Wait up. Continuity error.
Raggy.
Didn't the end of last episode end with Krillin having to wake up because the androids were here?
No, that did not happen. That was only Halloween.
The episode we just saw.
That takes place later. That takes place in a different
Piccolo
episode.
wakes him up from the dream.
That takes place in a different episode. That doesn't take place right after this.
Wow.
Well, either Goku's awake or Moses has brought the Jews.
Oh no.
By the way, my pantry's not full enough.
God damn.
Oh, hi. Hugs
Hugs
are
are
nice.
nice.
Oh, tell me you're finally okay.
Yeah, huh? Never felt better. Wanna see?
Hold on.
Goku.
Don't worry, she'll be fine. It's Chi-Chi.
Goku.
Huh. Wonder when she'll come back down.
Time to wish her back.
I can't believe you took this thing off-roading. This thing's barely handled on the freeway.
Oh, come on, 18. Where's your sense of adventure?
About 15 miles back with the shocks.
I personally enjoy this alternate route. It is dense with foliage and wildlife
And now she killed the wildlife.
and spending time with you, but clearly you disagree.
Won't lie, sis. Kind of a dick move.
Oh, come on.
You made
We'll take him
Android
to a zoo
16
after this.
upset.
How's that? You want to hit up the zoo 16?
I want to see the parrots.
He likes birds.
He likes birds.
Goku, you have missed a hell of a day.
Oh, I know everything. I learned it in my pirate dream. I was having a ninja dream too, but it ended.
All right, now listen.
Quick,
I know.
I want to talk about that small joke. So,
Go ahead.
in the previous episode, yes, Goku does have a pirate dream and a ninja dream, which are jabs at
awesome.
One Piece. They were both awesome. They're jabs at One Piece and Naruto. But the reason why Goku said, I was having a ninja dream, but it ended, by the time this episode came out, Naruto Shippuden had just ended. So that's why that joke happened, because Naruto, before Boruto ever came out, had just ended. Like the last episode where Naruto and Sasuke, spoilers, fight each other and come together as friends. That last episode aired either just before or just as this episode came out.
For the record, I feel old. Here's why. Shippuden came out how long on American television?
Like early 2000s, right?
Exactly.
I was still a kid, like an actual kid, whenever that show came out. Here I am now.
Believe it.
You just woke up, so.
Yeah, I was out of permission for a while. I
Out of
really ought to
permission.
get back to training. So I can find Cell. What? If you're worried about Gohan, I'll bring him along with me.
Fine.
Huh?
Huh?
Go ahead. Go train. Take Gohan. Fight your evil android bug monster. But I want you to promise me one thing.
Okay. What's
I
that?
want another baby.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Was that a yes?
It wasn't a no.
So,
Hey, man.
fun fact. Fun fact. I do this in real life. When people ask me things and I have to pontificate on it, I'm like, Okay. I don't instant transmission, obviously, but I do say, okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Hey, bye.
Thanks for swinging by to pick me up.
What were you doing at Bulma's house anyway?
Oh, just dropping off the Blue Gina. Badge Prince. Thanks for swinging by to pick me up.
This is bad. We can't keep running after Cell. Every time he slips away, we lose another city.
Don't be so melodramatic. Worst case scenario, we wish people back with the Dragon Balls.
Well,
Oh, God.
So remember how Kami and I fused?
No.
And remember how we used to have Dragon Balls?
Holy shit.
Wait, I'm still confused.
The Dragon Balls don't exist anymore, Krillin.
Oh! Okay!
Dude, don't worry. I still have the bunker.
Why don't we have Goku?
I'm taking Gohan. Bye.
good news. We have Goku.
Good news, we have Goku.
Bitchin', let's go hang at Kame House.
Oh, good.
Hell yeah.
We'll have to see if he's
Carrying what?
I'm asking if he's got any grass on that island.
Well, yeah, but it's mostly covered by that house.
He's asking if he has any pot.
I don't know, probably. He knows the Mafuba.
Oh my god.
The what?
Okay. Piccolo, I understand that you are very socially inept, but you have fused with Kami and you have been around Mr. Popo. You don't know what weed is? Come on.
Nail knows. And Nail was on Namek.
He knows nothing of old Earth culture, and yet he knows what weed is. The fuck?
Huh? What just happened?
Goku.
Gohan.
Gohan?
I'll fill you in later, Gohan. Hey, Trunks, how's the training coming?
I don't know. Let's see. Hey, Dad, do you want to train with me? About that well.
Ooh, only on 2 words, huh? I'll go talk to him.
I love how because Goku knows he's stronger than Vegeta, he can get away with just be like, I got this. Oh, don't worry, Trunks, I got this.
He can
He
do
just walks
whatever the
over.
fuck he wants because he knows Vegeta can't do shit because Goku
Right.
would give him his ass.
Hey, Jeets. I heard you lost your fight pretty bad. But you know what they say, Vegeta. When you fall off that horse, you get right back up and you eat that horse.
What?
Come eat that horse with me, Vegeta.
What the hell are you on about?
Oh, I just found a place where we can do a whole year's worth of training in a day.
I'm listening.
It's up on Kami's Lookout.
And here comes one of the best string of jokes this show has.
So much so that
I
we
quote
still
it.
quote it. We still quote it.
Exactly. We quote it. It's just good.
Although now I guess it's just the Lookout. Either way, they call it the
Hyperbolic time chamber.
What the f is that?
The joke comes
So
when Goku
18,
says
what's
it.
it look like in there?
It looks like Goku's wife is a Chinese princess. Seriously, I'm glad she's my size, but who wears this junk?
I mean, is Goku there?
Oh no, place is empty. Devoid of both people and taste.
Huh. Didn't figure Goku for a runner.
Well, if I were a guessing girl, I'd say they're a Kame house.
But that's like the second place we'd look.
Confirmed. That is the second place we shall look.
But it's on an island, so we can't take a van.
Oh, thank God.
So we'll find a boat.
No.
Pardon?
We have done it your way. Now we do it my way. The bird way. We fly.
He's finally speaking my language. I mean, kind of.
Also, I just want to reiterate for people for the, how do I say this nicely? For the plot, they had to space this out. So the reason why the androids didn't just fly there in the first place was because they would have been done too quickly. So in the manga, it's like, how are we going to stretch this out? I know, we're going to have them drive because they're kids, they're teens. They do their own thing. They go by their own rules, breaking the law. So all those 1990 tropes about young teenagers, yeah, they're rebellious. Let's write that into the script. Let's have them drive, lose the car, drive again, get an ice cream truck, go off-roading to space out the story.
Real quick, while we're still talking about the androids, I want to quickly talk about Android 16 and how I see him as of now. I feel like, and I don't know if
How do you
Team
see
4
him?
Star did the. I don't know if he did this on purpose, but or not him. They did this on purpose, but he feels a little bit coded with autism, just a little bit, because he has a super hyper fixations on birds. He wants to be like birds, and while he's not very socially inept with everybody, he's still, what is it? What's the term?
Innocent,
but also socially active. He has some sense of social cues, not fully. He just seems a little bit coded that way for me, in that sense, and I think he plays it off really well. I don't know if Team 4 Star did that on purpose, but if they did a really good job.
I wouldn't say no, but my only counter would be, given the time frame that this came out, we didn't really talk about autism as favorable as we do now. So I don't think they would have foresight 12, 13 years ago to do that, in my estimation.
That is true.
16 may be exhibiting those qualities, but I don't think they intentionally did that.
Yeah, that is fair. But I'm just giving my point of view of how I
No,
see
fair
them
enough.
at this point in time.
Oh, that's fair.
Here it is, maggots, the hyperbolic time chamber.
Wait, I thought it was called the Room of Spirit and Time.
I said that.
Yes, in Japan, it's called the Room of Spirit and Time.
But in America, it's the hyperbolic time chamber.
Yeah, see, Reno knows. He's like, let's not mention how we addressed mental health in the 90s. So,
Ugh.
yeah. Oh, thanks, Wade. He's letting me know that the Pacers were up 1. Ugh, gross.
That because you kept mispronouncing it.
I can do it.
Here comes the first part.
Hyperbola Mind Chamber.
No.
Hyperglycemic Crime Chamber.
You get one
One more.
Hypebonics Rhyme Chamber.
Inside time moves at 365 points.
And there's more. He does it again.
24 times that of the.
So for those that don't know, it's called the Room of Spirit and Time or the Hyperbolic Time Chamber in America.
No.
It was called the Room of Spirit and Time.
I said that because you kept mispronouncing it.
I
Because Goku's an idiot.
can do it. Hyperbola Mind Chamber.
No.
Hyperglycemic Crime Chamber.
You get one more.
Hypebonics Rhyme Chamber.
Hype Ebonics Rhyme Chamber.
I don't want to spoil the joke, but my favorite pronunciation is in a later episode. So I'm going to bide my time until we get to that episode.
I know exactly which one it is. And that's my favorite one too, just because what happens after he does it.
It's so good.
Inside time moves at 365.24 times that of this dimension. In Goku terms, 1 day out here, 1 year in there. And only 2 of you maggots can enter at a time.
Can we really talk about Vegeta's fucking forehead?
I'm
Like,
so glad that you brought it up.
Damn.
I'm so glad you brought it up because what the fuck is wrong with his face and his forehead? It's so
Look
bad.
at this. Look at this. At least Trunks can hide his 5 head with his Bulma hair. That's fine. But fucking Vegeta's hair. Look at this shit, man.
Like, they at
Goodness.
least gave Gohan and Trunks and possibly Goku decent animations and good frames. Vegeta, they didn't give a fucking shit.
Seriously,
he looks
what
like
the fuck
an
is
angry
this?
troll doll in the
He
worst way
does.
possible.
And that's what Android 18 calls him during their fight. I get the troll doll.
Wait, how long have you known about this? Since I was a kid. Then why didn't Krillin and the others use it to train against the Saiyans? Why didn't we use it to train against the androids?
They had other training.
And I love that they gave them that out because canonically, they did train in a version of the Room of Spirit and Time, but it was more like a virtual reality thing, more so than the actual room back in the Saiyan saga. So they gave themselves an out.
Besides, they most likely would not have survived. I threw Goku in there once when he was a kid.
I almost died.
Then the boy and I will go first and save you two the
See, now it looks relatively normal. Relatively normal.
Although his
And
eyebrows are extremely bushy.
all I see is TN.
I see it. I can see it. Just put the third eye right here.
Yeah, just right there. Cut the hair out. That's just TN.
Trouble. Move it, boy!
Help me.
Have fun, Trunks. You too, best buddy. Huh. You know, you don't really seem like yourself today, Mr. Popo.
Aw.
Hmm.
He misses Kami.
Make sure you let the right one in.
Ha!
See, this is what I'm talking.
Call back.
This was in a different episode. This is a connecting episode.
Thank you.
Or you'll be dead.
Not today!
The death toll keeps
Not
rising,
today.
Al.
unknown creature continues its
Terrifying siege across our nation. I get it. He's absorbing people. I'm trying to stop it.
Maybe you should get some sleep like everyone else.
I'll sleep when I'm dead.
I can help with that.
Ugh. Wake up!
Oh man, I had the craziest dream. Cell was there.
Well, the androids are here.
Yo. We're here for Goku.
Son of a bitch.
Son Goku is not here.
Son of a bitch.
You heard him. Goku's not here.
Oh, I heard him. We're just not very happy about it. Right, 16?
Son Goku is not here.
Exactly. And we came all the way out here to kill somebody. So you've got one of two choices. You can either tell us where Goku is, or, well...
Or what?
Or we kill you. Oh my god.
Hey, 18, you come around here often?
Nope.
Excuse me, androids? If you're gonna fight, could you please move it off the island? It's quite literally the only thing I own.
That's fine. But when I win, I'm blowing it up for funsies.
All right, then, follow me. There's a
Priorities.
series of uninhabited islands over there.
How do you know that?
You three stay here. I'll handle this.
Okay, I'll Facebook you later!
So if he fails, we're all gonna die, right?
Basically. And we have no Dragon Balls.
Hope training's going well.
So, me being who I am, why don't they just all go to the lookout? The androids don't know about the lookout.
Yeah, but Toriyama had to write a good plot. But there are some points where it's like, why don't they just do that instead? I get where you're
Logically,
coming
they
from.
could have all just gone to the lookout.
Holy, this place. It's nothing but a white void. I can't see where it ends, or even where it begins. It's overwhelming. I need time. Time to adjust. Time to...
Ready begins now!
You weren't ready.
He's not wrong. Ready for the next one?
Yeah, wait. There's this bit.
Oh no, I forgot about this.
Soon.
Because the bit is all scientists have a sub lab.
Yep.
Well, while we have you guys here, let's do a quick reset. Okay. So for those that don't know, welcome. This is the Retro Cartoon Rewatch. Typically, we watch cartoons from the 70s to the 2000s, and then we watch them in real time. We've been watching Dragon Ball Z Abridged just because we had a preliminary plan in place. I won't go into details. If you know, you know. And we said this is going to be the last hurrah. Yeah, that's changed. So now we're going to go through all of Team 4 Star's version of Dragon Ball Z, including the movies. And this will be now a Dragon Ball and anime rewatch channel for the time being. And we will, after we watch the movies, we will watch Dragon Ball, the original Dragon Ball, but specifically the tournament arcs. And if we need to, the King Piccolo arc.
Oh, that if we need to do that, I would so be down for that because that shit is fucking awesome.
Yes, Wade, it changed. Yes, it changed. 4 letters, 1 word, yeet. Yes, Wade, I'll tell you offline, but we have changed course. Yes, he is happy now that we have changed course. Yes.
Hell yeah.
But Hokage will still be on the show. He will still be the co-host. And thank you, Wade. He loves what we're doing. So that's what we're going to do from now on for the foreseeable future. We're going to react to Dragon Ball content and anime content, especially animes that you, Hokage, one in particular, that you have not seen, that you told me when we hung out at Free Play, you gonna see. And that is Yu Yu Hakusho.
Okay. To be fair.
No. Because we're talking about tournament arcs. You're telling me about All Might. You're telling me about My Hero. And I said, the tournament arc you need to watch after Dragon Ball is not Naruto. It's not the tuning exam. It's not from any of these newer animes. Go back and watch the Dark Tournament. Go back and watch the Dark Tournament. See, exactly. Marino knows. Spirit Detective, a.k.a. Yusuke Urameshi, a.k.a. Yu Yu Hakusho. Preach. Go back and we will watch the Dark Tournament. Do you know how good the Dark Tournament was? The Dark Tournament in Yu Yu Hakusho was so good that PS2 dropped a Dark Tournament game. The only Yu Yu Hakusho game in America for the PlayStation at the time was the Dark Tournament. The game wasn't great, but we had it. But that tells you how much Toonami fans, because let's face facts, most American kids found out about animes because of Toonami. Once Yu Yu Hakusho hit Toonami, it was over. It was over. Dragon Ball hit it, it was over. But, you know, Ronin Warriors, Outlaw Star, Kenshin, we could just go down the whole fucking Toonami rabbit hole and we would just have a blast. But yeah, that's the new change, Wade. That's the new change.
The following is a fan-based parody. Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, and Dragon Ball GT are all owned by Funimation, Toei Animation, Fuji TV, and
Akira
Akira
Toriyama.
Toriyama. Please support the official release.
In other words, this is a parody. Buy the fucking show.
All right, sis, since you had all the fun last time, why don't you sit this one out?
Already on it. I'll just hang out with 16 over here.
I have spotted a pelican. So majestic. So majestic. That is a big bird.
It's a big
Now, are you
fucking
trying
bird.
to buy time, or are you just looking to throw your life away? Because if I remember correctly, this did not go well for you last time.
Oh, I'm not the same Namekian you faced before.
Oh, shit, are you talking metaphorically? Because if not, I'm gonna start feeling like a racist because you look exactly the same. Huh. I'm feeling a
Damien,
whole lot
real
of
quick,
Piccolo
it's not
right
fully
now.
zoomed in.
Either he's showing off, or he's fighting an android. We have to go help him. No, Gohan. We have to wait for Vegeta and
Say what?
The video itself is not fully zoomed in.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with this fucking thing today. Well, that's the best we're going to get for now.
That's good.
To come out of the hypertonic lion
There you go.
tamer.
That one was on purpose.
Could have been. Well, how come out of the hypertonic lion tamer?
That one was on purpose.
Could have been.
That was one of my favorites.
I thought it was hypersonic.
Tell you,
Lion
the
Tamer.
joke keeps going.
I thought it was hypersonic. Not
No, that's in the other
hypertonic.
one. It's in the other one. In Kai.
Oh, well. Well, regardless, he said it.
Trunks
That's the
to
one
come
that we
out of
quote
the
all the time.
hypertonic lion tamer.
That one was on
Yeah.
purpose.
Could have been.
Could have been.
Well, how long do we have left?
4 hours.
We've been
We've
here
been
for
here 20 hours?
When? I mean, how?
How?
That's what makes it hypersonic.
There you go.
On.
There it
Goku.
is.
Yeah, huh?
So what I'll say is Goku did do that on purpose, and he knew he was going to get backhanded off the lookout, and he still did it because that's why he went wee, because he knew.
He's just having fun.
He's like, I deserve that one. Yeah. Oh, episode 60.
Can't wait.
So my late mother, here comes a quick Damon story. My late mom, when this came out on Toonami, I was at college. My mom recorded the entire season religiously on, because back then, kids, we didn't have TiVo or DVR. You had to record it on the VHS. She recorded every single episode of this season. Shout out to my mom for that. The thing that she always told me when I asked her, did you record it? I had to check daily. Yo, you record it? Yeah, you record? Yeah. Why are they always screaming? All they do is scream. All they do is yell for half the episode. Why do you like this? And that is the logical question everybody on the internet asks about Dragon Ball Z. It's
what?
Half
Why
of
is
it is
everybody
them
screaming?
screaming. We do that a lot.
Shout out to Mama Damien.
Yeah.
May she rest in peace.
Yeah. Shout out for her doing that.
Man, he's been at this for like 20 hours.
It has
been
been
5
5
minutes.
It's called hyperbole, big guy. Also, I can't sense power levels. What's going on over there?
Dodge.
Dodge? You know 16 yellow.
By the way, you know this. Here comes my favorite line in the whole fucking series.
Please, whenever he says it, you need to dive
Dodge is more distracting than
Uh-huh.
helpful.
He has fused with Kami.
Kami? Seriously, what the hell's a Kami?
It
It
means,
means
God.
God.
Now, bow.
One more time. And then I'll explain.
Wait, what the hell's a Kami?
It means God. Now bow.
Oh, I love that fucking line.
It's so good.
I love that fucking line. So, first off, for those that don't know, Piccolo is my favorite character in all of Dragon Ball Z. Favorite character, that's one. Number two, if you've been paying attention, Kami and Piccolo refused. So technically, Piccolo's God. Technically. Kami means God in Japanese. So they merged, and now Piccolo is the strongest person on the planet. Technically, the strongest person on the planet. So when you watch this fight, they say it's a draw. Sure, we'll call it a draw. But the reason why that line hits so hard, it's because he's right. Kami means God. He's God. Now bow to God. And if I ever got a tattoo, ever, that is the first or second one I'm getting. The first one or second other one would be something with Optimus Prime. You know that.
Hell yeah.
You know, Megatron must be stopped no matter the cost or something like that. But that line specifically, with the pose, it means God, now bow, will be on my arm. Because, yeah.
It is a sick ass line. The like meaning behind it is fucking amazing. And it's a killer moment. I understand why you love this moment and that line so much.
It's better here than in canon. That's what makes this amazing. This is better than the canonically accurate one. Because he doesn't say this. But Team 4-Star, great job. Again, the script writing that you mentioned earlier in the season, when we got to this point, they are hitting on all cylinders. And that is where we are now. So much so, you're going to hear it one more time.
What the hell's a kami?
It means God. Now bow.
And on every Piccolo day, that gets played.
Oh, there's my sweet little half-breed grandbaby. So, how's the detonator coming along?
It's coming. But did you look at Dr. Giroux's notes? As it turns out, he only attributes model numbers to his successful projects. The crazy bastard was kidnapping dozens of orphan teenagers and experimenting on them.
Oh, come now, you can't kidnap an orphan. They weren't wanted in the first place. As a son.
Damn.
Jesus.
That's kind of brilliant.
Interesting.
And then he agrees with it. He's like, that's kind of brilliant.
That he set explosives in their chests like this, though. Must have been a failsafe, or in case they went rogue.
Oh, he does that to strangers, and it's fine, but I want to do it to my own children, and your mother gets all uppity.
Dad, any more talk like that, and you don't get to hold trunks anymore.
Wouldn't be talking so mighty if you had a bomb in your chest.
To be fair, she has a right to be upset about that.
Of course. Why wouldn't you?
It's like, ugh.
That jolly green giant looks like you missed. Try again for Zenny.
Here comes another good one.
I stopped dodging. Seriously, are you even trying to hit me?
No!
The hell do you mean
How
no?
you mean no?
Oh. Shit.
Shit.
Ozone grenade!
Oh man, it's even got a cool
name.
So the funny part about that, he doesn't say Hellzone grenade in the English dub. He just does it.
So he gets the name from the video games? Or does he actually say it in the actual Japanese dub?
I don't recall, but I know he doesn't say it in the English dub.
Okay. As much as I love that move in this scene, that move is only effective once. Like, once you use it ever. You can't use it again on the same person because they will know exactly what you're doing.
That's 90% of the techniques in Dragon Ball. If it doesn't work the first time, it's not going to work again.
Unless it's not a Kamehameha, it's not going to work the second time.
We've seen the Final Flash work once and then barely work a second time.
Well, okay, there's a little bit spoilers for what's coming up ahead, but it barely worked the first time.
Yeah, see? 60% of the time it works all the time. 60% of the time it works all the time.
The best way to describe that.
This is like the Piccolo episode.
You know something I don't get? You try to kill Goku and that's fine. We try to kill Goku and suddenly you get all uppity.
True, but when I did it, it was for revenge. You're just doing it for shits and giggles.
Tell you what, you live a few years in stasis with your creator repeating the words kill Goku over and over again in your subconscious. Then you
DBZ
can ride
math.
that high horse all day long.
Wow.
What?
Nothing, just nostalgia.
Man, that is some
The
serious...
funny thing is,
Because that's
Piccolo
all
can-
Piccolo heard.
yes, he has the right to ride that high horse because he did it way before the androids ever did.
Look at the poor Namekian, lost and forgotten the time.
Power being thrown around.
Damn it. We shouldn't just sit here like a bunch of cowards. We need to help.
And do what? Get ragdolled again? No, thank you.
Of course you'd say that.
Hey, he's actually got a point. I mean, between the Super Saiyans, the Super Namekian, the androids, and whatever the hell Cell is.
Oh, don't you start.
Hey, I was on Namek, okay? Shit got crazy. I got stabbed and blown up.
I've been stabbed and blown up too, and dumped by the only girlfriend I ever had.
Same. But you know the difference? When mine left, she took all my money. When yours left, she took all her money.
Oof.
Gonna need a sensu for that one.
If you didn't hear it.
When mine left, she took all my money. When yours left, she took all her money. Gonna need a sensu for that one.
Because the burn was so bad. That sounds like a Wade joke. Just a better Wade joke.
In a sense, a little bit.
Not that this hasn't been fun and all, but I'm going to give you one last chance to tell us where Goku is. Or I'm going to have to start taking this seriously.
Be a nice change of pace.
Hi.
Hi.
Why are you backflipping? To gain some distance. You can fly.
Okay, so logically, that's a question I would have asked. Why are you backflipping? You can fly.
You don't need to exert yourself that much. You can just literally float and save your energy.
He's aura farming a backflip.
God damn it, Piccolo. You gotta aura farm whenever you can.
Dad, do you think Piccolo can win?
Well,
no. But maybe. Then again. Although.
Why do you keep stopping short?
Oh, I'm sorry, Gohan. Were you saying something?
I said the detonator's almost finished.
Sorry, hard to hear you over the baby. He sure does cry a lot. Do you think he gets that from his monkey side?
Dad, no racism in front of Trunks.
Oh, come on. I'm using monkey unironically here. I mean, mostly.
What are you, Frieza?
I feel like if Dr. Briefs ever met Frieza, they would be best friends.
They would get along. Yeah.
Unfortunately,
Half and
they would
half.
get along.
Kind of like the baby.
You know, it's kind of hard to enjoy my meal with your brat screaming.
Where did you get that food? You've already cleared out our kitchens.
Not the fridge in the basement.
I don't have a fridge in my... Oh my god.
Done.
Ugh.
Yeah.
We effectively have a detonator for the androids. Bulma kills droids dead. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Wait, are you breastfeeding?
Yeah, why?
Awesome.
Oh my god. This is so dumb. This cannot get any dumber.
Agreed. Sure is a lot of not killing Goku going on right now. You know what would fix that?
Is it
Killing
killing
Goku?
The
Goku?
good old rousing
The
round of
rousing
killing
game.
Goku.
Yeah, well, at least I slept with Bulma.
Yeah? Well, unlike Vegeta, you can't prove it.
Can't do. We'll just ask her.
Bulma's on the phone.
On second thought, never mind.
You know, in hindsight, I'm so glad I'm here right now.
Real Master speaking. Whoa, hostile.
Never mind that. Listen, I have the detonator for the androids.
Wow, that was quick.
22 hours isn't quick.
It's been 22 hours.
When? I mean, how? How long did we sleep?
Look, I'm on my way over. Try not to die in the meantime.
All right, so where were we?
And we're in Looney Tunes land.
I was wrong.
Yes. Look at that. Just bam.
That's so much dumber.
Damn it, Green Man. You are hard to put down.
Yeah. Not gonna lie, actually beginning to enjoy myself here. At my limit. No.
Another problem. What, the other androids?
No, another problem.
What? Oh.
What the
Oh,
is that?
Hello, boys. Room for one more.
ugh.
You run pretty good for a fat man.
Why are you so mad? They weren't even that good.
Most of those weren't even meant to be eaten that way.
Most of them?
How were they meant
So
to be
they're-
eaten, Dr. Briefs?
Not only that, but most of
Oh.
them weren't supposed to be eaten. So some of them were supposed to be eaten.
That
Huh?
way. Nani? Well, we'll call it here, guys. Thank you for watching Dragon Ball Z Abridged with myself and Hokage. Hopefully, we can maybe sneak another one in tomorrow. If not, we'll definitely be back next week for another rousing game of not killing Goku, the hyperglycemic lion tamer. And then we get when Vegeta comes out of the fucking chamber.
Oh, and I personally, as a super hardcore Vegeta fan, I can't wait till we get to that episode.
Yep, Super Vegeta coming soon to the Retro Cartoon Rewatch. I will catch you